Hope all of us are doing fine. My name is Ernest, and this is Ernest Sciences and Mathematics TV channel. Before you proceed, I would like to request our members to subscribe and also engage us in the comment section for more discussion on this specific topic. And in this case, I'd also like to invite our members to check our description boxes for various links of other similar videos. And that's going to assist us, of course, have a collective understanding of this broader topic of statistics. Now, in this particular discussion, I'm going to look at a specific set of quantiles, which is referred to as deciles. Now, in our introductory part of discussion on the concept of averages, and I mentioned that basically we're going to have various types of averages, which constituted the mean, the mode, median, and the quantiles. Now, in this case, I listed these quantiles and said that they're going to be having subdivisions of deciles. And then we talked about the concept of quartiles, and lastly, the concept of quantiles, or the concept of percentiles given as such. So in this case, we're going to look at this specific set of course, class of quantiles, and try to see how they are going to be represented in trying to represent various measures of central tendency. Now, the deciles are going to be a set of measures which divide frequency into 10 equal parts. And in this case, they are going to be given a denotation for various set of deciles for the first, the second decile, and this is going to go on up to the 9th decile given as such. So I've said that basically it's going to divide a set of frequency into 10 equal parts. And of course, we can give them using these specific notations given as the first, the second, the third, fourth, up to the 9th decile given as such. And in this case, of course, we can generally represent this one in terms of ith decile. And this case, the representation for I is going to represent values between 1 to up to a value of 9. Whereby these are going to represent the first, the second decile up to this particular case of the 9th decile given as such. Now, for group data, we are going to have this specific set of deciles represented in a particular way. And of course, we are going to see that for an ith decile, this can be represented using a general formula given as I is equivalent to IM all over 10. And in this case, this is going to be a procedure or a method that can be used to find the dith decile from a specific set of data. Now, we're going to have this specific concept of a decile for a group data given using a specific formula, which is going to be represented as the ith decile is equivalent to the lower class boundary given in terms of LDI. And of course, we're going to have this one with the sum of the size of the decile class given as W over the frequency of the decile class given as FDI, and that's going to be multiplied with the sum of the DI value, which we have given as IN all over 10. N represents the number of observations, and that's going to be minus the cumulative frequency given as C, which is the cumulative frequency of a less than type, which is a frequency preceding the decile class. Now, this is going to be the general formula for finding an ith decile, and we're going to apply that one in finding specific deciles of a particular range of data for group data as we proceed in our various discussions. Now, in this case, of course, deciles are going to form a part of the quantiles, as I've said. And in my previous or my subsequent video, I'm going to use a specific set of course, examples in trying to describe the specific range of deciles. Now, in summary form, I've said that basically we're going to have this one being given in terms of this specific formula, whereby the LDI is going to represent the lower class boundary of the decile class. It's going to be the lower class boundary of the decile class. And then we're going to have another representation for W, which is the size of the decile class. And then we shall have this specific representation over N as the total number of observations. And then we have another representation for C, which I said is a cumulative frequency of less than type, representing the frequency of the class preceding the decile class. So that's a cumulative frequency of less than type, which I mentioned, which is of a class preceding the decile class given as such. And then last there I talked about the concept of this specific FDI, which basically is the frequency of the decile class given as the frequency of the decile class. And the relationship between these different entities are going to give us a general representation for finding a specific decile from a given set of data. Now in our subsequent video, of course, as I said, I'm going to use a general example which is going to assist us comprehend the usage of this specific relationship in finding various deciles for the first, second, up to the 90th decile of a specific set of grouped data. So that is it for now, guys. By God bless you. Catch us in our next video.